Hello, swing trading strategy. How to analyze stock for swing trading. We are going to quickly do our swing trading record keeping and analyze the chart to see if we can find something to swing trade today, December 16, 2024. So when you swing trade, it's a good idea to pull your record, your daily transactions, and record them so that you can pull report from it and analyze the strategy you are using to see how how you are performing using that strategy, because your result from your swing trade will reflect that your performance, the performance of that swing trading strategy you are using. So we didn't really purchase anything at all on Friday, and we didn't sell anything either. So we have on that 13, we did earn some dividend, and we are for two stocks that we purchased for dividend income purposes. So we are going to just go to our dividend record sheet and look for those stocks. So we earn 25 cents from one, and the second one usually pay a monthly dividend income. We earn 27 cents from that one, and that is all we have for record keeping wise. So we'll save our records, and we can just pretty much acknowledge that we did this recording. And now the next step will be to analyze the chart to see how those stocks on our watch list are faring. So we are going to first, there are stocks that we put in red here, and this one we purchased already. We have it in red, probably to buy more, but we didn't purchase any. Have that one as well. So those are the three. And I'm just going to, in fact, let me do it this way. I'm going to make this one red to just take note of that, because those are something we purchased already, and we are thinking that maybe if they go back to the trend line, we might buy some more when they are living there. So I'm going to take note of that, and I'm going to just turn the next column original color black, and then we can just continue from there. The yellow are the one we already purchased, we have in our portfolio, and the non-highlighted one are the one that we are going to analyze. And if we find something we think is well positioned for us to pick for today, we will turn it red. Otherwise they'll all remain black. So we are going to start with this one that we have asterisk on it. It's not to buy, it's just to see the stocks that we purchased, how it is doing in our portfolio. So first we swing trade on a daily chart. So we are going to make sure we have D here, mean daily chart, but we are going to see which one we are using, and this one is 1 year daily chart, so it's fine. And I'm just going to zoom a little bit for you to see. That's where we purchased it, and it's still the is a pull down, pull back. So APH, so we must have purchased it on Thursday. So APH, I don't know what I click on, but I don't want that. So I want to buy it on this line, and I think it's just moving from it, and we will move on. SZO. So SZO is still going up. It's away from the line we like to buy on. And since we are using long-term trading strategy going forward, we are now going to we are just going to wait at that. And on this note, we can talk a little bit about the swing trading strategy we are using. And it may not be the one you are using, but it's good to acknowledge the strategy you are using so that you have it in the back of your mind when analyzing the chart, because it's going to affect your decision making. So during 2024, we use short trend line swing trading strategy, trading on uptrend line, but a short version of it. And I can just pull short uptrend line as well. And this pretty much you can see those arrows. The one at the bottom pointing up shows where we bought it, and where we sold it is the one at the top. It's because we swing trade on a daily chart. Every single bar is a daily price bar displaying the fluctuation of the price during that day. That is the length of the bar, and that is daily chart here, and the time frame here is 1 year. We use maximum daily chart or 1 year daily chart. So but yeah, and we will buy at the first green bar after a pullback, and you can see as when we enter, and we will sell it when we have 3 days green bar, or when our minimum profit is reached. And our minimum profit is $25 for $2,000 per trade, and that allows us to swing trade regularly to practice the swing trading strategy we are using. And going forward, we like to try long-term uptrend line swing trading strategy. To see, how we are going to do with this one. And pretty much what this one is going to do is going to allow us not to trade often, and the principle is the same, although we can take a look at our swing trading stock watch list to see if there are stocks we want to take out of the list, and analyze some other stocks to see if there are some we like to add. But then by the time we are placing the order, we need to determine, in fact ahead of time, where we want to enter, where we want to exit, and we use a long-term trend line to target for the entry. It is for the entry. So, and that is the difference between the short-term trend line and the long-term one. It's just the trend line that we are buying it on is longer for the long-term trend line, and therefore we aim for a higher profits and which means we might hold the stocks in our portfolio longer. For that reason, we allocate more to the trade and aim for more profits as well, and see how we will do with that strategy compared to the short version. So we are willing to give it, to test our boundaries with the strategy we are using to see how we can sharpen it to be the strategy we are comfortable using going forward, but only by trying different things around it to see the possibilities with it, what it allows us to do with it. So now that we have an overview of our swing trading strategy, and we know we are aiming for long term, and we are going to target the long trend line, we ahead of time trace those, and we just to stay to keep our focus on that long-term trend line, we just analyze the chart, the position of the last price bar in relation to the trend line and the color of it. So we are going to continue to BKNG, and the reason why I say the color of it is the green bar signifies that the price went up that day, and the green bar just means the price, the market open in the morning is the bottom of the rectangle of the price, and the price the market close is the end of the top bar of the rectangle, like the width of the rectangle, the top width, the top line that close the rectangle. And the tip at the top is how high it went that day, and the candlestick at the bottom is how low it went that day. And the red bar just signifies that the price in overall went down that day. Inside that bar though, there could be hours where the price went up and hours when it went down, but for the overall day, the price, the market open in the morning was the top of the rectangle, the width line of the rectangle at the top, and the bottom closing of the rectangle, the closing width of the rectangle is the price at the end of the day. When the market closed at the end of the day, the price, the last price before the market closed was lower than the price when the market opened in the morning. Therefore, for the whole day, it just means that price, the stock went down. And the stick at the bottom is just how low it went that day as well. So those colors matter to me based on the strategy I'm using, because I like to buy at the first green bar after a pullback. That's what I did for the short-term trend line. But for the long-term trend line, it's going to be after a pullback to the trend line, and not just any type, the target, the trend line. So the first green bar after a pullback to the major trend line that I'm targeting in, that is where my entry, I want my entry to be. So, and to exit is just going to be targeting the next new high. Since we are swing trading up, trending upward stocks, if we go to maximum monthly chart, you can see where the price is at the tip of any previous mountain on the chart, on the maximum monthly charts. So swing trading upward stocks, I can easily, when I buy at the trend line, I can easily wait for the next high. That's one way. It's just not the only way, it's just one way. Otherwise, I can look at the previous position corresponding to where I am in terms of months. December here, I can look for the past December to see from there when the next high was. Does that make sense? Let's say December 16 is somewhere here. where the next high is. If I bought it at the trend line here in December 16, where the next high was around March, then I can aim for maybe expecting a new high around March and sell it. Does that make sense? So those are the two exit plans that I will have in mind. So now let's go continue and BKNG. Let's wait a few seconds for the line to fall. So we are aiming for this line and it's a little bit high, therefore we are just going to leave it alone. BRO, we already have in our portfolio. So BRO is consolidating around the trend line. I thought we wanted to buy it on Friday, but probably that bar was red and that's why we didn't buy. So I think we are just going to wait for launch this time, not placing the order ahead of time in case it's still, I don't know, not placing the order ahead of time. We are just going to wait for launch time to see if we want to buy. If we see a green bar today, if it's consolidating, but yeah, we went too far. But cuts. So usually that is the first green bar that we like to buy on. We are still close to it, but for some reason Friday this bar could have been red at the time we are placing orders and we didn't buy. I'm not sure, but so. And one thing we like to keep in mind for those stocks we purchased already, we have in our portfolio. This one is one of them. We bought it and then it pulled back, and for some reason here I could have sold it and I didn't sell it. So, but it's not too far from the trend line. Therefore, if I enter here, I know there is a chance that it will go to that. It will surpass where we bought it here before it come back to this line. Once it leaves it, it is my assumption. If for that reason I'm okay buying it. Otherwise, I don't usually, for the short term swing trading strategy, I didn't like to buy more of the stocks if I didn't sell the previous one. But for the long term, I'm okay of doing that. So this one is leaving, it touched the trend line and went below it. So at this point, I don't know what it's doing, but I would prefer probably just wait for this second line here before we get in, because I don't know if this trend line is ending or what. So we are not going to do anything with it. We'll just go to CDNS. CDNS, it's not that we are going to buy my daughter. CDNS has that. So we didn't trace the line for them. Is a stock my daughter purchased in our portfolio, so that if he makes profit, I'll give her the profit. CL. So I'm not going to analyze it or trade it, what she purchased. So this one we are still waiting for that to go to our purple line before we can buy when it's going up from there. CMG. So CMG, we like to buy it on this line and it's far from it right now. COR. So COR is getting close to this line, but it's not there yet. Wow, that's quite a bit of drop. And we sold it right before it starts. You see, that's why sometimes you will exit at the right time, and sometimes you'll have it before you'll purchase it and you'll have it in the portfolio, and then you turn around. So we don't put a stop loss, we just wait and have the stock in our portfolio until it becomes positive. So that's why we search good stocks to trade, to swing trade, because few instances happen when the bank or some bankrupts on us, and it can happen. So that's something you need to be aware of when you are investing in the stock market. Analyze your long-term investment strategy well, because some stocks will have a deadline, and ending pretty much they can bankrupt on you, and the share you own in the account will become worthless. So this one is far from the line we like to buy it on, therefore we are not going to do anything. Cost. And you'll notice that because of the line that we like to buy on, whether it is the pullback or the first green bar after the pullback, does not really matter to us unless it is at that line that is happening, because we are now using a short-term trend line to keep trading the stocks as it's moving the way we did it, but we are waiting for that to come to that trend line, making it a little bit easier to analyze the chart. So this one, you can see we are seeing first green bar after a pullback, but we are not doing anything because it's far from the line we like to buy it on. So the next one is EME. So EME, we like to buy it at this line, but right now is consolidating around this line here, which is telling me is that maybe it's not going to continue down to here. It could go up from there, but that is fine. This line is August trend line. It's really consolidating around that line, but I'm aiming for 1 year trend line to buy on it. So we are going to just leave it alone. Fast. We have that in our portfolio. So fast, we bought it there, and it's here right now. FI. Then we have FICO. Those are in our portfolio as well. So FI, we bought it there. We could have sold it, and now it pulled back. FICO, we bought FICO on the long trend line that we are aiming for somewhere. Don't even know where this line is. Let's put it well there, but it pulled back. Google, reached the highest point of the year and is pulling back. GWW. So GWW is far, even though it's pulling back, is far from the line we like to buy it on. HD. HD is a pullback and have the green bar, but it's far from the line you like to buy it on. So as you can see, we are analyzing the chart in relation to the trend line we like to enter. L.L.C, we have it in our portfolio. We have in our portfolio there. We bought it there, and look at how low it went. Went past this trend line here. and I do not really care for those stocks that go below the trend line, because it does not, pretty much just tells me that it just does not respect the trend line. Is trading does not respect its trend lines. So we do have those stocks on our portfolio that it might be a good idea for us to analyze the watch list, 2024 watch list, to see the stocks that we are going to take out of it, and then analyze our long list of stocks to see the stocks that we like to add to list, to have a new list for 2025. And we might make a video on that, record a video on that while we do that. So for more of our swing trading videos, will you please check the playlist in the description titled Swing Trading. So this one pulled back as well, pretty much going to this trend line, and we have it in our portfolio. Look at where we bought it, quite high, and it pulled back on us. We swing through it multiple times, at least few times, but we bought it again and it pulled back on us, reached that purple line, and have been going off of it. But yeah, and we have it in our portfolio because I don't like to sell stocks at a loss. LEN. So LEN, we bought it. So we are aiming for this trend line, and we place the order somewhere here, but it continues. So it tells me that this is going to come to this line here. I mean, which is fine. If it comes, we might buy and start going up from there. We might buy more. But again, that's something is good for us to take note of. And I don't know how long this line is. It's actually a long line. It's a long-term line. And as you can see, those stocks that fluctuate a lot, and that's something we can take note of. They do not respect their lines, their trend lines. For some, they can really follow a clear path, but some others, they don't. And I think we came across, in fact, I should be taking note of those. It doesn't respect its LT line. And I don't know which one we LACO. It's not LCO, it is clock. Okay. So LLY, let's analyze this. LLY, we bought it somewhere there, and it has been going down from there. Anyway, so LRCX, LRCX. So we bought it there, and look at it, it went all the way down to the line and start going on from there. MA, we bought it as well, and we bought it at the trend line. It reached a high there and pull back. MANH, we like to buy it on this line, so we are not doing anything with it, even though it pulled back Friday, MAR, and today could have the first green bar after that pullback. So we are aiming for this trend line, therefore we are not going to do anything with it. MCK, So MCK, we are aiming for this line, is pulling back. MLM, we bought that already, and we bought it there. Look at where it is going to that line. MPWR, so MPWR, we bought it there. Look at it, we could have sold it there before it pulled back, and it has been down. Reach the low there and doing those things there. So this one, let's see, maximum monthly chart, we do have the line, the long-term line there has not reached it. Let's do maximum daily chart to see. Okay, we can go to 1 year daily chart now. It does not show that line at the bottom that we trace. MRK is not going to be in our portfolio for 2025. MSFT, Microsoft, we bought it and it has been down. MSI, we bought it and it went down. So we bought it there and it went down. NVDA, we bought that one as well. NVDA, we bought it at the trend line, went up a little bit and went down. So let's see if he's trying to come here or not, what. But ORLY, that will be the line we will buy it on, and it's far from it. It's reaching a high right now. Rope is something that won't be in our portfolio 2025. RPM, so RPM, we are targeting this line. That is the green bar there will be Friday was time we could have entered if we think it's going to continue this trend line for a while, but we just prefer to wait on that one. RSG is pulling back, and we like to aim for 1 year trend line to enter when it's leaving that line. TJX, and TJX, we are aiming for that line, and right now is up right there. TMUS, T-Mobile, and T-Mobile, we are targeting the entry point on this line here, and right now is on following this line. Fell off of it a little bit though. I don't know if that trend line ended or what, but if I put this here, this low is still higher. If I put my bar on this line here, it's somewhere there. If I put it there, it went below it a little bit, but then pull back. So I mean, it's still on trend there. This low here, still on the trend, just temporarily fell off of it, but we are targeting the bottom line. TRI, the purple line. So this one, we are aiming for that line, and right now is a little bit above it. TRV, I think that's something one of my daughter is buying too. Yes, I have this here. You can take a look at it. TRV. Okay, you see, by now tracing that trend line, I don't know where to place it, but for a short-term trend line, for instance, what I will do is just trace a line, and just trace a line like this, joining the two trend line here, and then since it's below it, I will say, okay, it's falling off of this line. I need to wait to trace the next trend line. That is based on the short-term trend line. That's how I will analyze it. So, and I don't have enough here to work with. So we have this green bar, and then we have pullback. We need to see again a green bar, and we need to see a pullback to be able to determine the next trend line. The next trend line, I like to connect two red bars. That means two lows. And if it's oblique like this, going upward, tells me that the the current low is higher. The bottom of the current low is higher than the previous one. Does that make sense? So I need two lows point to trace the trend line. And right now I'm having two consecutive lows. That does not mean anything to me. I need to see that is a pullback. I need to see it going up, and I need to see a pullback and start going up again, and then that way I know that that pullback ended, and then I can connect that low to this low and trace that line, and then start trading it on that line. That's how I did in 2024 for the short-term trend line. At this point though, for the long-term trend line, I will use the maximum monthly chart to trace the main lows, what I can see on the maximum monthly chart, and I can just color that one purple, and then I will try to see, since it didn't reach the present bar, I will try to see if I can spot some others there. It's not easy there to reach it, and that's where I will move to. I could trace it and adjust it on the, because I'm aiming for this low and this low here. In fact, since I have 2 points to work with, I can just end it there as well, and see if I can turn it purple as well. And then I'll go to maximum daily charts to see if I can spot those two lines. And yes, you see this one, then I can activate it and grab it first and move that close to the bottom of the low, and then move it up. I'm aiming for those lows there to see how far I can go with it. And that is where, and let's see, the day here is last year, so that's 1 year trend line here, and this is a longer trend line. So this will be the line to trade it on long-term wise. So, and I think it's coming to that line. We can just now go to daily, 1 year daily chart, from maximum daily chart to 1 year daily chart, and see it. So that is the line to wear it on net. So having those lines now, when I'm analyzing it, I will just analyzing it in relation to this line and say, okay, it's far from this line, it's not there yet, and so forth. It's not about a pullback or first green bar anymore. Is it doing that at this line? That's, I will put the pullback and the first green bar in context when I'm analyzing it in relation to that line. Okay, so this one I'm going to hide it because one of my daughter is shooting it, but at this point she didn't buy it. She bought it, she sold it already. But URI, we bought it there, and it's at this point here, at that line there. Start going up from there. We could buy if we want, but we'll see how it's going to do. Therefore, I'm going to pull a red I'm going to make a red on our things, but before I do that, let's go to maximum monthly chart to see if that's a stock I like to continue buying in 2025. And it is, the price is there, a little bit lower than the previous mountain, but again, the highest point is close to the present. Therefore, I think it's good. It's still good to stay in our portfolio. So therefore, if it start going up from here, we can buy some more. Because where we bought it is not too far from it, chances are it's going to reach it once it clearly leaves this area before it comes back again. And this line is a long-term trend line because we can even see the start of it on 1 year daily chart time frame. 2024 beginning is here, so we can see the bar here, and I didn't zoom. So therefore, that if we buy, it will be on the longer trend line. So I'm going to make this one red. V. Because it pulled back there, if we see the first green bar today, we will buy. That's pretty much what that means. When I make it red, that means I'm seeing a pullback. And I'm seeing a pullback at the long trend line that I want to enter. If I see a green bar today around noon time, which signifies the price went up today, I will buy. That means the pullback ended, the price is about to go up. It can still turn around, but at least that is the meaning of it when I'm using the red and the green color of the bar for my entry point and my exit point. No, not my exit point, but my entry point. I don't want to buy at the red bar because I don't know if the pullback ended or not. But when I see the green bar, it tells me that that ended. But it could still turn around and have red bars, but at least I have starting point to work with. This is the line we are aiming for, is far from it. So you see, it's good to have your swing trading strategy, if you can, written down so that you can refer to it and work with it around it. So we bought this one at the trend line. It's still like roaming around that area, which tells me that, you know, even if you miss that entry point, you still have few options to get in it when you are aiming for long-term trend line. But we already bought it, and we are just going to continue analyzing it to see how it's doing, to just, yeah, observing the pattern of the chart of the price bar. So we bought this at the trend line and it pulled back after reaching a high. But this is August to now trend line. I don't know if it's going to continue going there or it's going to move to this long-term trend line or not. But again, we are just going to continue observing it. WM and WM, we bought it at this trend line here, and it moved to here, to this trend line, which is a long-term trend line. So this one is October to present trend line. It moved off of it to here. If it start going up from there, we will buy some more. So we are going to make it red. WMT, and one thing to find is kind of is a little bit below that trend line, and it's because the line is not really like a thin line, but it's more like a zone. It's covering a zone that we don't really know how the zone is. Could be a price bracket type of things. WMT, Walmart, we are aiming for this line to buy on it after trading a short-term trend lines. Along this trend line, we like to move to this 1 year trend line. We like to enter on this line here. Therefore, we are just going to keep observing it. WSO. We bought it there, and it seems like it's coming to this line here. When it comes to this line, we might buy some more, but it's not there yet. So this concludes our stock analysis to see if we can pick, if there are stocks we can pick for today, swing trading, and those are the one we found: WM, URI, BRO. Those are three. BRO, and as you can see, is at the trend line, and we have the first green bar there. So if we see a green bar today again, we can buy, because it's having one green bar, one pullback, one green bar. We don't know what it's going to have today. So since it's kind of consolidating around that line to find momentum before leaving after this long down trip, if we see the green bar today, we can buy some more. We already bought it and we have in our portfolio, but we are buying it on the long-term trend line. The next one, we have WM. It's not the next one, it's the one before the next one. Is at the trend line, and we have a pullback. The last price bar is a pullback. If we see a green bar today, we will buy. URI, I believe URI is the second one. There are three in total that we pick for today. URI is at the long trend line as well, and pull back. If we see a green bar today, that means this downtrend pullback ended, is about to go up. We'll buy, and it's going to be, that green bar is going to be around lunchtime. It gives us plenty of time, half the day, for the price to behave in a certain way for us to see that there is a good chance that the color of that bar is going to be the color of the day for that bar. It can still change, but that's just that. And we don't do that right around noon. Sometimes it could be around 1. Is in the Middle West, so that means 1 hour. Like the stock markets will be 1 hour ahead of my hour. So thank you so much for watching. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you for all your comments, and we thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, Cross of Liberman Consulting LLC YouTube channel, and in asoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways you can save money and different ways you can make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Thank you.